Okay, time to answer Evans's ECW Wrestling Quiz. This is where we're going to see that my ECW knowledge is pretty damn limited. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Round 1 is ECW Champions. Who was the first Extreme Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion? I should know this because I watched a video a month or two ago about the lineage of the ECW Championship back when I think it was Eastern Championship Wrestling. So I should know who was kind of the first champion because it obviously changed over and it said about who it was. I want to go with it being... I'm probably incredibly wrong here. I'm thinking Mike Awesome at the moment. But then it could be Shane Douglas. I'm going to stick with my first answer and I'm going to go with Mike Awesome. Question 2. Who was the last champion of the independent ECW? So by that I mean, I'm assuming this is the sort of Paul Heyman one before it all closed down and everything went to pot with the WWF Invasion storyline. Who's the last? I'm going to go with Rob Van Dam. That's what I'm going with, Rob Van Dam. Question 3. Who were the final ECW Tag Team Champions? I have no idea, so I'm just going to pull this out of my ass. Who was even left in ECW at this point? I don't know. I'm going to go with the Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys is the answer. Number 4. Only 2 men ever held the FTW Championship. Who? I don't even know what the FTW Championship is. Pulling names out my ass again. Let's go Balls Mahoney and Al Snow. Number 5. Only one winner of the original ECW World title has won the WWE's version of the belt. Who? I'm going to go Rob Van Dam. It's about the only one that makes sense. No, because it was the ECW version. But then he gave it up at One Night Stand. He gave up the WWE title, whatever it was. I think it was a John Cena's spinner belt. And he was just like ECW champion, their version of it. So I'm gonna go with Rob Van Dam. Round 2 is name the tag team. So question 6. What were John Cronus and Perry Saturn better known as? I think this is a WCW tag team. I'm just gonna go with Chronic. Number 7, New Jack and Mustafa Saeed. I'm sure I've butchered the last name, so my apologies. I don't know. It's completely wrong. It's the name of a Wesley Snipes film, I believe, so I'm just going to go New Jack City because I don't know. Number 8, Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock. I think that was Public Enemy. So we might have that one because I'm pretty sure they were in WCW as well. And we're going to see if we're completely wrong at some point. Number 9, Lance Storm and Just Incredible. I feel like I should know this one. Again, I think it's a WCW tag team. I'm going to... am I thinking of Storm and Jericho as the Thrill Seekers? So... might have been Storm and Jericho. But I'm going to go with Thrill Seekers anyway because you never know. They keep getting... You get the 2.0s and the news this. So like New Midnight Rockers, I don't know. They just make them up. Rockers, Cowboys, whatever. I'm going with Thrill Seekers. Number 10 is Little Guido and Tracy Smothers. I'm going to go with Full-Blooded Italian, so FBI. If I sound confident, it might be right. It won't. Round 3 is One Night Stand. Ooh, so this is going to cover both of them, so not much to remember, and I've seen both of these, so it shouldn't go too badly. Number 11. What year did the first One Night Stand event take place? I want to say 2005. I'm going with 2005. Question 12. What was the main event? Again, I really want to say... Was this the one that was Van Damme versus Cena? Or was that the second one? I cannot remember. Because I know they probably started yeah, because they started ECW proper, well, ECW proper in the WWE after the second One Night Stand, I believe. So it would make sense for him to have won it there, because I believe Edge came in with a motorcycle helmet on and speared Cena so Van Damme could get the win. So what would have been the main event of the first one? Oh, I'm going to go with Foley and Terry Funk against Tommy Dreamer and Sandman. I'm wrong, but that's what I'm going with. Question 13. Which two commentators were on the first One Night Stand? Well, I'm going with Joey Styles at the very least, and I'm assuming Taz was on the second, so no, I'm going to go with Taz as well. So I'm going to go with Joey Styles and Taz. Again, probably wrong, but them's the breaks. Question 14. The "If Cena wins, we riot" sign comes from One Night Stand, but who was John Cena's opponent? Rob Van Dam. 15. Edge, Lita and Mick Foley teamed for a 6-person intergender Extreme Rules match. Who were their opponents? I'm going Tommy Dreamer, Francine, and again I'm going to go Sandman. Round 4 is WWECW. So this is obviously WWE's version of ECW, I assume. So let's have a look. What was the opening match of the first WWE ECW episode? I want to go Sandman versus whatever that pathetic thing of a zombie was, because that's a way to get your audience coming in. 17. Who succeeded Paul Heyman as the general manager? Let's have a look. I know Vince was champ at one point, ECW champion, so that in a weird way kind of makes sense. Who's knocking about then? I know Steph was part of the Alliance back way before this, so I don't think it was Steph. Kurt Angle was probably TNA at the time. Don't think Teddy Long. Not Mick Foley. I think I remember seeing Shane with Vince with the ECW title, but again, I could be wrong as usual. I'm going to go Vince McMahon. Question 18. Eventually, ECW wrestlers would become known as superstars like the rest of the roster. But what were they called prior to this in WWECW? What a nasty thing to say would be trash bag wrestlers, and that would be wrong. So if you had superstars, it would be similar to superstars, but obviously putting them on a different sort of thing. And it wouldn't just be hardcore wrestlers. It's very tough because I don't know the answer, so that's where we got the problem. Let's just go with wrestling entertainers. Question 19. Who was the final WWECW champion? Again, I feel like I've watched something on this relatively recently, so I should know. I'm not sure if it was like Bobby Lashley or just somebody like, that was a thing. Like maybe Matt Hardy? Yeah, I'm going with Matt Hardy. Question 20. Who did Vince McMahon defeat to win the ECW championship? I'm going Bobby Lashley. Round 5 is entrance music. ECW took liberties with licensing entrance music, in that they didn't license it at all. Who used the following songs? There's also YouTube links, just in case I'm unsure on these. And I'm sure we can always list these in the description as well. So 21 is Walk by Pantera. I'm pretty sure that was Rob Van Dam. 22, Perfect Strangers, Deep Purple. I'm going Jerry Lynn, because I'm pretty sure he came out to some sort of cover, if not an outright rip-off in TNA of that. 23 is Natural Born Killers by Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. Let's just go with Public Enemy. 24, El Phantasmo and a Chicken Run Blastorama, Wine, Woman and Song by White Zombie. I know I've added this one to a playlist on Spotify about all the ECW music, but who the heck was it? Don't think it would fit someone like Raven, nor Rhino. Don't want to go Tommy Dreamer, Sandman. So after having a listen to the song, I'm still none the wiser, so let's just go with Sabu, Look, It's Sabu. 25 is the final question. Come Out and Play by The Offspring. I'm going with Tommy Dreamer.